If you would be able to, in the future, to measure just as good on the offline media as you are on the online media, if you could do that, if you're able to measure that and selling it on response instead of an upfront fee of a lot of €1,000, then I think it must be, or it will be much easier for the graphic industry to sell their products. Help different kind of graphic companies to optimize their workflow, how to get them into having the right product on the shelves for the companies. In the printing industry, if you want to do everything from heat set to Digitaltryk, then print on demand, then it's difficult. So you see on the social media area, you see people who are very keen on going into how to optimize Facebook, Instagram, and so on. But it's individual persons who are doing, having their own area. Since I left Digitaltryket, first of all, I spent a few months with Lasertryk, who bought the company, and at the end of that period for a year, then I started in Copenhagen at Bigum & Co, doing education 2 days a week for 10 months, where I learned everything about the social media, the SEO, and the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and all that. How to handle that, how to write the right newsletter, and all that. Very interesting, a very good place to be for a man like me who's been on the offline media for many years. I think that I know that the technology is there. The thing is just that there's very few people who know about the graphic industry and at the same time know something about what you actually can do in Google Analytics. Over the last year, when I've went to Bigum & Co, and to that degree there, then I think I can combine those two worlds and get it into success. I think it's I've tested it to some end users and some of the ad agencies, and they like it very much. They like the idea. And I can see that when you are going out visiting customers and selling marketing products, then you often went into the social area with the Google AdWords and all that, because if you're able to measure your response. Some of the clients I work very much with, and some people I'm just going in for a couple of hours and helping them to find the right products if they need it. So sometimes it's long term, and sometimes it can be for 1 day, a week, for half a year, or can it be just a few hours. It's very difficult. I think it's for some of the companies that have the potential. I don't think they see it today. They don't see the potential. If you would be able to, in the future, to measure just as good on the offline media as you are on the online media, if you could do that, so when you are selling a magazine, an ad in a magazine, you don't have to tell the customer that you have to pay that ad pay €1,000 for that. Instead, he just have to pay like €50 each time a customer is using a QR code or some kind of interaction to that offline ad. If you're able to measure that and selling it on response instead of an upfront fee of a lot of €1,000, then I think it must be, or it will be much easier for the graphic industry to sell their products. It's both things. First of all, you're going to find the right software, you're going to find the right people to do it, but also the customers who want to do this here is going to be able to manage their data in the right way. And it's a long way to go for some customers, but already today, for example, in the tele industry, you have a lot of information about the customers that you can use and bring it out to offline print. They actually send out some different kinds of proposals for new telephones and so on to their customers. But that's where the story ends. They don't actually get the interaction from the customers back into the telecompany and make sure that they get a response on it and are able to measure the right thing. That doesn't happen. That's a shame, I feel. Helping them as an agent to find the right customers, and these customers take the direct contact to the companies in, for example, Germany or Holland, where some of them are coming from as well. One of my goals is not to be competing with any Danes, just expanding the market, putting new products into the Danish market. They mainly offer services which are not produced in Denmark, and due to the fact that Denmark is only 5 million people and just as large as Hamburg is, and for example, printing security tickets, printing tickets for parking lots, printing all kind of security things. You're going to have special equipment, you're going to have special people doing that, special print press facilities, and in that area, for example, in Germany, there's only 3 companies who are doing that, and nobody's doing that in Denmark or Scandinavia at all. So therefore, they would like to get into the Scandinavian market, and I'm helping them as an agent. That's a difficult question. That's one of the bigger ones. But one thing I think is very important is that I think that the whole market is going in 2 directions. You have all the mainstream products. That means business cards, all stationery, everything that's called 8 pages and 16 pages. All that will just be on a price level competition. And if you as a very traditional offset printing company is trying to compete with these prices, forget about it. It's much better to make a good contact to one of these printing houses who have the right equipment, the right staff, the right level of costs. They're buying the paper 30% cheaper than you are. Therefore, you'll never be able to compete with these guys. So, specialized on having a good contact to the customer, specialized in specialized products where you add value and make your own niche instead of competing with the mainstream products. That's very, very dangerous to do that.